right, here's the El Camino. The back here, clear coat's coming off on the maroon part of the car, not the top where it's silver. There's like a little ding here. Kind of see it better like that. Bumper's got a few little tiny rust spots, so you can get that out with steel wool. The whole bumper will still shine, there's no rust. I'll show you underneath the car while I'm over here, if I can. Ladder bar suspension, fully adjustable shocks. Ugh. See, rust-wise on the car itself, there's these two, and that's it for the body itself. The body has no other rust on it. I mean, you'll see surface rust, but no rot straight through. Wheel wells are all good. The door has rust right there, and main rust on the door is on the inside. There is another door over there that goes with the car. All the clear coat, like I said, it's coming off on the maroon part, but the silver's still really good. There's a dinger up here on the roof. See, this is the door. It's all rusty. I mean, there's a hole here, but it's not like coming off or anything. It's just the door sucks on these. So this is the other rust right here. It's about, I don't know, I'm knocking stuff off of it, so I don't know, about 4 inches. It's not on here. This isn't rust, this is just here. It's paint coming off. There's no rot here. It's right here on the pillar. Seats are out of a Monte Carlo. They're bucket seats. Console's out of a Lincoln. Everything works right. Those 5 gauges are all cobalt gauges. And that one on the end is trans temperature, just an auto meter. New headliner put in. Doors shut good. Window seals are good. And here's just the bad paint. It's all clear coat. Front bumper is tucked, so it's shortened. Looks really cool. There is a little rust hole here, about the size of a nickel. It's really close to the edge. I'd put a cowl hood on it, so it wouldn't even matter. Here's the motor. Show you the firewall here. AC compressor was removed. It has heat, it just doesn't come on. All the controls are there behind the plate inside. I'll show you when I sit down and start the car. This side. I mean, the car is very straight. It's got side pipes. The cover for that side pipe is hanging over there. I just never riveted it back on. I was going to take the side pipes off and just run dumps on it instead of those, because there's still catalytic converters under there. They're just hollowed out. All the seals around the windows are good. This cover is sealed to here so that it doesn't get rain in it. That's just a leaf. A couple of them, but there's no rust in the bed. Of course, that door's locked. Doesn't really matter. That door's in good shape anyway. All right. Oh, just so you can see, here's my headers. I haven't started it. since yesterday. I have no issues with it running or driving. See right here, this is in there pretty good, but if you pull that out, all the heater controls, the radio harness, it's all there. The fuse was pulled out for the heat because there are some wires back there, so I didn't want anything to get messed up. But the factory gauges, I mean, the volt light works. This isn't going to come on. This isn't going to come on. The only thing that works here is the fuel gauge and the volt light. This doesn't work because the speedo's over here. That's the mileage since the drivetrain rebuild and everything was done, but the motor was redone 5,000 miles ago. So let me fire it up. The shifter's out of a Corvette, like an 80s, like a C4. There's some speaker wire down there to run speakers. There's no stereos in it. It's power windows. Power locks. Like I said, all the gauges work. Tight, no shaking, no nothing. That's the regular exhaust. Whoops, locked myself out. Down here, we have this toggle switch. This is 4th gear lockout. When the light's on, you got 4th gear. Otherwise, it's 3-speed. Get on a highway, hit that when you're doing 60, 65, and you cruise. This here is the electric exhaust cutoffs. So when you open it, you get a better sound. I'll give it a rev too. Back up. But that's the car. I'll show you a couple other things with the motor off under the hood. Car's in reverse. Goes backwards. Goes forward. Let me shut it off. It's loud. Another cool thing about the car is if you're working on the car with the motor running and you don't want it to overheat right when you turn it on or keep it cool, you hit this when the ignition's on and it keeps the electric fan on. This right here, I guess if you need to turn it over for any reason, it won't fire, but you could turn it over. So MSD is not hooked up. It's there, it works. It's just running off the HEI now, the factory stuff, but the wires are all back there. It has the Corvette air cleaner on it. It's in front of the radiator. And then there's a scoop. Actually, the cover fell off. I gotta put that back on. And then there's a scoop here that's a direct air to the air cleaner. So that's pretty much the car. Like I said, it needs paint. There's a lot of work done to the car. I have all the books here. This is the service manual for the harness. It's a Hal harness. I have a whole folder of receipts and booklets of everything. Also, this is the cam from Howard Cams. The cam card's inside of here. There's all the info on it. Alright, and then I'll show you the extra stuff I have for it. It's got 373 gears in the back, 700 R4 trans, and then I have Corvette servo for the transmission. Gives you a little bit of a aggressive shift. I have the Excel injectors, and then this is just in here is the stock throttle body. The BBK 58 millimeters on there right now. This is something else. This is 308 gears for something else. But in this box down here, there's 411 Richmond Posi gears in there. So that's pretty much it. Do one more once around of the car quick. Tires are good. Wheels are clean. Doesn't have the badges on it. I didn't do this side so you could see. Nothing crazy here. And I still didn't unlock that door because I'm dumb. But this door's solid. Alright, and that's it.